listen, that is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go from Arizona. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked up by Keely Ringo. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
10 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down. It's a gain of 10.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Third and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Elliott's pick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
First down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now, faking the give, and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Jonathan Grenard gets him for a loss of 4, and that'll set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. Josh Sweat getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, and he's lucky it wasn't a safety. We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
On fourth down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Up the middle they go. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
At the Eagles' 39-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. They'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Rocket. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The second
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just...
That is caught. What a throw. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. That his first touchdown of the new year.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. Brought in by the tight end Dallas guy. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 44-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They put Wilson in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs. And
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Christian Harris. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Now Tony to return it. And a nice return there. The offense not to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. This drive will start on the ground. To the 45. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals extend their advantage to 14-3.
Eagles 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? A shotgun snap now to Hurts. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Walter Nolan in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Hurts working in the pistol. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. Here comes 3rd and 6.
17 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Open man, right side. He's got it.
It's a gain of 14.
They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Philadelphia. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It is a big play for the Eagles. It's a gain of 34. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are back within 4. It is 14-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. They'll keep it on the ground here again. Room to run at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good.
Card's going to signal for their third and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air once more on second down. Forced out wide. He'll step up and run, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good, so add one more. And it will take a first half lead into the locker room.
14.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Don't touch.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
He was taken down by Quan Martin. A 6-yard
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
at the 41-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for an Eagles first down. Man in motion is Smith.
First down, Eagles.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Hurts to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
from the 46-yard line. A second down and 6. Now give up the middle, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jonathan Grenard. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5. From the 20, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Rolling right, it's taken in. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
That's good.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
Makes the score Eagles 24.
Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's going to have a Cards first down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2. Brings up
They'll look to throw. Moving to his right. Now he'll run. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Got a man. It's Rocket. First and 10.
That's good. Cardinals. First down. First and 10.
Now, faking the give. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's second and 8.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 21, here's second and 8. He'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Eagles take over first and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. And now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Riggs. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Lockett, downfield, he's got it. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
17 yards.
Here's first and 10.
Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now a give on the ground. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Arizona. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Cardinals have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Got a man downfield, it's Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get
to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
His kick is good.
What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
At their own 35-yard line.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good. Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Hey, easy, 63. Delta.
And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Now it's 2nd and 1. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Up the sideline, past midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
A gain of 27.
A run with Barkley. Not much there, maybe a yard. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Great.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And it comes.